Good evening, guys. Not much Piper. About time I've done a waffle. Hope you all well. Hope you're enjoying your smokes. Currently smoking a pipe gifted to me by Paul Gilson. This was a pipe gifted to me for my 60th birthday 3 years ago. Well, just over 3 years ago, nearly 3.5 years ago. This is a Mr. Brog, Polish brand. He signs every one of his pipes, all handmade. This is the number 86 Champion non-filtered pipe. I've got a couple of Mr. Brogs and they're very good pipes actually. Sold over 2 million. What have I been up to? Oh, by the way, I'm smoking some vanilla custard in this. It's the only blend I smoke in this pipe, if I remember anyway. Anyway, it was a Paul done a giveaway and I won. It was a fixed giveaway, of course, and I won this pipe for my 60th birthday. Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. As you can see, it does get smoked. I hope the sound's coming through okay, boys, ladies and gents, I should say. No offence by saying boys. Got a new microphone and all that, so I'm hoping the sound's coming through okay. What have I been up to? Well, like I said, I've not been buying much tobacco, especially with me trying to get a new rental place to live, but it's not having much luck at the moment. I'm trying to get through a rental through what we call social housing here in the UK, which is done through the local councils. I've got no idea what you call them in America. And because private renting is just too, I can't afford private rent at the moment. You know, it's just too much. It's out of my pockets at the moment. I just don't have the funds to do it. And they're just milking it, the system, the landlords, because they know a lot of people are in need of a home, somewhere to live, and can't afford to buy their own, like myself. So they're charging, the milk in the system. Let's just say they're charging whatever they want. Unfortunately, there's no regulation about what they could charge for their properties. And something for my needs, what really I'm looking for is something like a 2-bedroom property. And you're looking at, you want a month's rent up front and a big security deposit, which is a killer. And you normally go through what we call an agency. Landlords put their property on, go through an agent, and a bit like an estate agent, or I don't know what you call them in America, actually. Anyway, they look after the properties for the landlords anyway, and they rent them out and they find someone suitable, etc. You know what I mean? But you have to pay these agents a fee before you're even considered for the property. So it's between 150 and 250 pounds sterling just to have your name put forward. It doesn't guarantee you the property. So, and if you don't get that property, you don't get the if you're not successful, you don't get your money back. So I can't be dishing out £250 here, there and everywhere. So that's why I'm waiting for the trying to get onto the social register, as it was. Well, I'm actually registered with a company, but there's only over 12,000 people that I can look for homes at the moment. Affordable homes, let's say, affordable rental, which is like half the price of the private landlords. So I thought my age, because a lot of them are for people, obviously, women and children, you know, people with medical conditions, people of a certain age, you know, mainly over 55s, like myself. Because you have to bid on houses or bungalows, flats, whatever you're interested in. And I fancy the idea of a bungalow. I'm getting at that age where, you know, stairs are a bit of a, not to say a bit of a pain in the arse, but they're, I think one of my knees are a bit weak, let's put it that way. And I notice it when I'm going upstairs, you know. Bit of discomfort. Anyway, so that's where I am. Not having much luck at the moment. I've bid on a few, been unsuccessful because I'm housed at the moment. I'm not classed as like an urgent case, as it was. So, but I've told them to. I've emailed them again today. I said, listen, the lady I'm with, my ex-partner, isn't gonna want me hanging around for too long. She's got a new partner, you know, and there's a risk of me being homeless because I've got nowhere else to go. I haven't got a friend's place to stay at, anything like that, you know. So there's nowhere else for me to go. So I'm hoping that will help them realise that I am in urgent need. Alright, not in medical need, and there is a lot of more people worse off than I am. But if my ex-partner does decide enough's enough and throws me out, I'm out on the street. And that's the risk, you know, and that's what I'll explain to the people I'm registered with. So hopefully that will help a little bit. I have been shortlisted on a few properties I've been interested in. Bids, you have to only bid on 2 properties a week. A maximum of 2 bids at once, you know, so you can only have 2 bids ongoing, I should say, until they run out. Anything between 1 day and 5 days, or whatever it is what they normally have them on the website for. So, and then when they run out, then obviously you can bid again for something else. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, guys. I'm waiting for a place to become available, basically, you know. And there's one just down the road from me, which would be, it's a bungalow, so it'll be really handy. Obviously, no stairs, so I'd say it's only a 1-bedroom, unfortunately. So I'm hoping if I do get a 1-bedroom place, it's going to be a decent size for all, especially for all my stuff. Otherwise, I might get stuck here inside one of these sheds. And I've smoked vanilla custard for a while, actually. I'm smoking a lot of London Fog and a lot of the Country Squire blends, which I think are excellent blends. I've got a mix of blends, you know. I've got a bit of everything really. So, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Dex has just popped out. Apparently my daughter's kicking off. She's been out most of the day with the baby. New grandson, by the way, which is part of what I wanted to talk about. New grandson, born on the 21st at 1:20 in the P of M. Weighing in at £5, 15 ounces. Baby and mother both doing well. She had to go back in with him a couple of times because he wasn't feeding properly, you know. She's breastfeeding him, and he wasn't taking too well. Even though she was at the hospital about 3 or 4 days before they let her come home, just to make sure everything was, you know, he was feeding correctly. But she got home and he wasn't doing what he's supposed to do, or wasn't having the right amount. And the amount of conflicting information she was getting at the hospital from the professionals was so conflicting. She didn't know whether she was coming or going, and it was very stressful for her, put it that way. Well, she's obviously, when mother is stressed out, the baby knows. So the baby's getting stressed as well. They feel it, don't they? So apparently she's come home, and the ex-missus come out now, out of the way, because the daughter's kicking off, because somebody's mixed the clothes up, the baby's clothes from the newborn, you know, because he's small baby, like 5 pound 15. He's a bit more than that now, like, but because he's a small baby, she was induced a week earlier than planned. She was induced because he started losing weight while he was still in the womb, like. So they induced a week earlier than planned. He was supposed to be induced on the 26th, and they brought it forward to the 21st. She had a good birth, no problems, gas and air, hour and a half in labour. Yeah, so everything went well. So yeah, that's what's happening. We've got a new grandson on the way, so I did mention it in a short video, so thank you for the people who commented on that. So Simon with his 3-month-old grandson now, he has. I was going to have a cigar, what Simon sent me. Romeo Julieta, short Corona, I think it was, or short Churchill. I think it was a Corona, because it's not. I think a short Churchill has got a bigger ring gauge, and I'm sure it's only a 46, something like that, 48 ring gauge. This the one he sent me. Yeah, I don't think it's the short Churchill, as Simon did mention in one of his videos. I'm definitely sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking it's a short Corona or something like that. Anyway, it's much appreciated. I've not had a chance to have it. I've not had a chance to wet the baby's head, even. The last couple of weeks I've been doing 72-hour shifts to get some money together when I do move. Obviously, I'm going to need furniture. You know, all the stuff you need for when you move into a house, really, because the house is going to be there. So I'll have to get some sort of rugs or carpeting or something down, plus new bed, bed and stuff like that. Washing machine, fridge, freezer, all the usual stuff you need. Something to sit on, storage. Yeah, so that's it. But I'm going to need everything. I'm going to need everything. So it's not going to be easy. And that's what I've been doing the overtime for, to try and get some extra money together. And I've been on the phone today to one of my credit card suppliers, and I'm not happy about their situation, because they've registered me as missing 2 payments on one week on a certain card, which I can't pay because they put my account under review for some reason. And it's been ongoing for 2 months. So I can't log into my account while it's under review. So I phoned them up, and the customer services can't do nothing until the review team have finished their review. So they can't tell me what the review's about. I've never missed a payment on it, so I don't know what's going on there. And it's still ongoing. So I said to them, listen, this is on my credit file now. You reported me for not making payments, which I can't do because I can't get onto my app to make the payment. So what am I supposed to do? They haven't suggested I can make the payments over the phone or anything like that. And funny enough, I've only just thought about that now, And so I'm actually phoning them again in the morning. I said, you're going to have to make a correction on my credit file, otherwise it's going to be on there for 6 years. That I've missed 2 payments, and it's not my fault. You stopped me from logging into my app because my account's under review for whatever the hell that means. And yeah, so that's another bloody problem I've got in a minute, which obviously doesn't help me when I'm trying to look for somewhere to live. But hey ho, that's life. I'm enjoying watching Paul's videos lately. He's got a new guitar, new girlfriend as he calls them. I don't know how many he's got now. He must have about 7, 8, 9 of them. And he's so lucky. He's in the right place at the right time all the time. He's got this guitar worth what, 1,500-1,800 quid, and he's got it for about dollars. He's got it for about $300. Really nice blue. I think it's an Epiphone. Les Paul. Beautiful blue colour. Really nice. Johnny 2 a.m. pipe on the patio tried to offer him twice the price he paid for it. So yeah, he wasn't having any at all, was it? Not happening. But he has got a real. He always seems to be in the right place, right time. Paul does. He's bought the. As you know, he's bought himself a new place. Looks really nice. Go and check him out if you don't know Paul Gilson. What's his channel name? Paul Gilson. Just look up Paul Gilson on YouTube and you find him. I enjoy watching his videos. And the other guys I enjoy watching. You know who you are. Paul's talking about some of these. He's doing a review on one of the Country Squire blends who were last week, I think it was, or the week before. And he's saying talking about Quinn Crawford. He thought it was a woman. Now Quinn, along with John Cole, the owner of Country Squire, is one of the blenders, along with John. It made me laugh when he said there. You know, you're talking about Quinn being a woman. Like I said, I'm smoking what I think might be the last of my. I think it might be my last jar of the Sutcliffe vanilla custard. So I'll be taking it easy with that. I got some of the McBadden vanilla roll cake to be going on with. So I'll be smoking that in between. Want to fancy a vanilla? I don't think I got much. I don't think you got anything else in vanilla, really. So it was a vanilla roll cake and the, like I said, the vanilla custard Sutcliffe, which are two of my favourite vanillas. Don't know if any other guys got any other recommendations for vanilla flavoured tobaccos. Drop it in the pocket, guys. I think with what's going on, thinking about it, my daughter's getting a little bit stressed and all that with, you know, having a new baby and all that. He's got a little bit of jaundice as well. She hasn't said she's worried about that or anything, so that'll go. I don't think she's had any trouble. Is with a new baby, you don't get any time to yourself, do you? I think it's starting to take its toll on her. You know, me and the mother try to help out as much as we can, as you do. But she seems to want to do it all on her own, and then she gets a little bit shouty and bitey, if you know what I mean. So it comes out, you know, she takes it out. She's taking it out on her mother at the moment. That's why her mother came out of the way, you know, just a little while ago, and because you know, she's getting stressed over stupid things, you know. My daughter is. Well, you know, she'll learn that she can't do it all on her own eventually. That's what parents are for, isn't it? Take some of the stress and the pressure off. Just starting to go, night's just drawing in now, it's just starting to go dark a little bit. No idea what the time is, guys. Must be around 8 o'clock on Zoom. Could be wrong, could be way off actually, I don't know. So, yeah, work's going well at the moment. Don't know whether they're going to be offered a full contract or anything. So I'm still actually officially as an agency worker. So I also need to save up money for January and February when it drops off, in case I'm not required for the full week. So I'm getting in what I can now. Might have to do a little bit of part-time work somewhere else, New Year. But I'll just play it by ear. So I've got a lot of catching up to do on YouTube with videos because I missed quite a lot. Obviously working the hours I've been working. Shouldn't give me much time to do much else, guys. To tell you the truth. I think this is the first pipe I've had since my last video. I said there's any chance to wet the baby's head or have a smoke, just to celebrate his birth. I could have done it. You should say, why didn't you do it tonight then? But I want to give it, I want to be able to have a drink and have that cigar, rather than a pipe. For me, a cigar's more, I'd say more enjoyable, it's more, and more relaxing, I think. And also you got to give yourself time, like you do with a pipe, you got to give yourself time to enjoy it. And I really want to enjoy the cigar. So I want to do that next week. I've got a service to do on my car. It's got to do a yearly roadworthiness test. Is due end of November. So I've got nearly 2 months to sort that out. But I've got an issue with the horn at the moment. It's not working. I tried all the fuses, tried the relays. Can't find out what the issue is. Yeah, the alarm, when the horn works when the alarm goes off, but it doesn't work when I press the steering, the button on the steering. So whether it's the clock spring, I don't know, but normally if there's an issue with the clock spring, which is inside the steering wheel, as some of you guys will know, you only get an issue you get a light up on a warning light on the dashboard saying there's a, I think you get an airbag light, or traction control is light normally comes on as well. If it's the clock spring and there's no lights on, so I don't know. Gonna have to look into it a bit more. I did buy a new horn thinking it was a faulty horn, but look at it, they are cheap looking enough. About 15 quid, 10 quid, something like that. So I don't really know what the issue is yet, so I'm going to have to look into it. Obviously, without that, it'll definitely fail this test. Been in contact with my son-in-law, see if he's got any ideas, because he's a mechanic. And obviously that's going to cost me money to get done. So that's more money you've got to try and find. Don't know if it's a wiring issue or what. It just seems weird that that's the only thing I can think of is the clock spring now. There's a fault in it, it's not showing. There's nothing showing on the diagnostics, because I've got my own diagnostics. Nothing showing on that. It's one of these plug-in diagnostics you plug into the USB. Sorry, USB, what one about? Diagnostic port, you know, a funny shaped thing. Nothing shown on that. I've got a service to do on it. I'm just waiting for the oil to come and the engine flush. So I've got my filters and everything ready. I think they're due in tomorrow. Got them off Amazon. Sometimes I get it off eBay, but Amazon's just cheap now these days. I'm actually using the same oil that I used to put in my BMW. Yeah, it's Manon, M-A-N-N-O-N. It's fully synthetic, 5W30. 5 litres of that coming, and a tin of engine flush. Got ordered a drain bucket for my oil, you know, for when I'm underneath the car, like. Apparently I've already got one. Didn't even realise I had one. So the one I ordered will come today. It's going to have to go back. They're cheap things, you know. They hold 16 litres of oil. So it's a deep one. You can't get them like 8, 10, whatever. But I've got a deep one just in case it splashes everywhere. So that'll be my plan for me when I'm next off work. I'm actually like off tonight. I'm in tomorrow night, which is an overtime night. I only got one night this week instead of 2. I don't want to do 3 nights because I just get battered with tax. So I'll try and do 2 a week if I can. But I only got one off. I only got offered 1 this week because, like I said, it's starting to get a little bit quieter, and just, you know, it's a seasonal thing we do. So I'll get one day. I'll get Friday night in. Will be an overtime night. I'll be off Saturday, which is the first Saturday I've been off for a couple of months, I believe. Just the way shift patterns have worked. And then I'm in the next 4 nights. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. As my normal shift pattern. So depending on what happens next week, that's when I'll get the service done on my car. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm doing my brakes as well, replacing the pads. Easy job. The rotors are okay. Plenty of meat on the rotors, or discs as we call them here in the UK. Nice to have an aromatic for the change. I said I was smoking a lot of non-aromatics, even though I smoke a lot of both. I'm not sure what smoking. I can't remember what I was smoking last. Can I tell you the truth? I don't know. It was might have been Boswell's Northwood. I got out my ready. Boyser and Biker and Boyser rather, which is an orange aromatic. Very. You smell it as soon as if you do order it, you can smell it through can't smell it through the thing, but when you open it you can certainly smell it indoors, but obviously you can't smell it outside. We'll go down. I got 400-gram tins of this, and it does smoke. I think that's my second tin there what I'm on. Really enjoy that one. We'll see Halloween. I was just thinking what we got coming up in October. I think I've got some, obviously, Haunted Bookshop. Everyone's got that a blend, I believe. And I think I've got some Scarecrow. I don't know what other Halloween blends are available. Any ideas? Again, put it in a bucket. Even though I'm not really buying at the moment. Well, I'm not buying. I said I wanted to concentrate on cigars this year, and it's not gone as well as I wanted it to. Last 2 cigar orders got stopped from my regular cigar store, so I don't think I'll be placing any more orders for a while, unless I can find somewhere to you know, where I can get them shipped over. One of my mates, Stu Gilbert, I tried one of the new My Father, the one with the blue band on it, the blue, which he purchased over there from GQ. But I'm not going to pay UK prices no more. Just ridiculous. Even New World cigars are getting, just, you know, they're getting New World cigars are getting close prices to Cubans here in the UK. I think Simon hit up on it on one of his videos a few days ago or last week. It's going to get to a stage where it's going to be an out and out tobacco ban. As simple as that. That'll be coming shortly. I think Simon was mentioning that people over a certain age won't be able to buy tobacco anyway. Even when they reach the, you know, age of adulthood. Right guys, I'm going to finish me vanilla custard in this Mr. Brog. Give me a bit close up. It's not going to pick up very well. It's got an oval shank, like a Canadian. You know, it's not got the length of a Canadian, but it's got the oval shank. It's got a wide mouth bit. The bit is a little bit thick for my liking on this. I don't know if it's a plastic or whatever it is stem they use on Mr. Brog pipes. It's a little bit thick for my liking. But it smokes well. It's a good pipe. Like I said, I only smoked vanilla custard in this one. So right guys, I've gone over my half hour. Do apologise. Hope you enjoyed the waffle, a little catch up. Hope you're all doing well. Has any of you guys got any thoughts on the new Peterson pipes? I find Peterson have lost the plot with their new pipes. You know, they've run out. I think they've literally run out of ideas. You know, Christmas pipe. I think they brought out an all black, haven't they, for Halloween? And I think the Christmas pipes are going to be what? Usual copper band. How original. Yeah, nice one, Peterson. Another reason why I won't buy any. I just think they're dull and boring. I've got I think they've released a new shapes for the Dracula as well. Is it? I might be getting confused there, guys. It could be Savinelli who brought out an all black Halloween pipe. Don't quote me, you know, if I'm wrong, just put it in the bucket. I don't mind. And then I think Peterson brought out a new range of Dracula pipes, haven't they? So, or the new shapes, different shapes from before. I do like a Dracula pipe. I've got one myself, which was kindly gifted to me. Thank you, Gary, my mate. Right, Monkey Gary. What are you doing, okay, pal? I know you're having a lot of trouble with your back and all that at the moment, and you know, I know what's going on more than others, but I'm not going to say on the video, as you don't really do things like that. Not my place or position. But thinking of you, pal. I'm going to wish you all well. Wish you all sweet smokes. Keep safe, keep well, and enjoy whatever you're smoking. And I'll catch you on the next Welshys waffle, guys. Thank you for joining me.